I'm excited today. Of course, here come all of the damn birds, everybody and their mama. It's like all of the noise when I want to, you know what I'm saying, record. I'm gonna record out this bitch. Okay. It's like when you say, look around, everybody on mute.
Look around, it's me and my crew. Energy!
Anyway. That's that on that. What's poppin', gang? It's your boy Poppy JB here, and we are here today with something new, something different. It's hot outside, and I wanted some seafood, and I needed to get an episode out today. And I also, wanted to do a little something extra. Today, I'll be answering 20 of y'all questions that y'all have for me on the podcast. While I'm eating my food, hopefully it doesn't get cold because I'm outside. And this shit look good. You can't see. Also, I am in the hood, so y'all gonna hear a little bit of ambulance, a little birds squeaking, not just the ones that's in the air, the bitches that's on the street too. You might hear a little crime in the background. Whatever. I came to eat. I'm excited about it. Hopefully they put all of the good sauce in there. Yeah. Ooh. Huh. I'm probably gonna have to cover this again. And why not the little glove? Just because I'm gonna have to touch other stuff, like my laptop and whatnot. But hold on. Let me get right real quick. Okay, this shit. Start with some mussels. I gotta. Oh, wow. I never really did a mukbang on YouTube, so I don't know what y'all be talking about. But I got some snow crab legs, some mussels, some shrimp, some corn, some potatoes, some broccoli, and back the fuck up, bitch. Thank you. I got some eggs. This is my first time having eggs with the seafood platter, so hopefully I don't fuck my stomach up too much because I am lactose intolerant. But let's get started before the sun go down. Thankfully, this is not a sundown town. Not in the South yet. Bang. Love a good mussel. So the first question, what's the pettiest hill you'll always die on no matter what? I would have to say the pettiest hill that I would die on, that's a Virgo. And I actually used to pride myself in calling me Petty Peter. The pettiest hill, that's good. The pettiest hill I would die on. Ooh. It depends on what you consider petty. Because I consider myself Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom. I stop talking to motherfuckers. Or I say, I disappear on a bitch real quick. If the vibes get weird. That's not even really petty. I guess that's more so boundaries. Shouts out to the episode Boundaries. Yeah, it's the pettiest hill I would die on. There we go. Like, I can fuck somebody. And I hope my girl I'm not watching this. So if you are, turn camera. I can fuck somebody in a night and walk past them like I never knew them the next day. I don't know. Is that petty? One of those two. Maybe that's not petty. Maybe it's mean. It depends on the situation. Anyway, second question. Have you ever given advice on a podcast that you don't even follow yourself? I would say yes. Unintentionally, though. And that would be a conversation can fix anything. And while I do agree with that sentiment, I said it. I also believe in not everybody's worth a conversation. Shit just need to be left dead and gone. Because motherfuckers know what they be doing. And they be acting like they don't.
Lying bitch!
Yeah. What's a red flag you've ignored that turned into a full circus? Now, you really shouldn't be ignoring red flags. Shit. You really shouldn't even be ignoring yellow flags. Teacher salad finger. But yeah. I'll tell you a little story real quick. I don't gotta put names in there because the bitch is not worth no exposure. Not over here. Real quick, because this might get a little lengthy. Yes. A red flag that I ignore. Not usually. I can say I usually. Yeah, I can say I usually ignore people. Like, I know when somebody likes me, right? Like me. Like, they try and get in my pants. They try and get a little piece of meat. I had this work friend, in which I no longer work at this said place out in Philadelphia. I had this work friend. I was a creative director for a nonprofit organization, and I actually met this person at a festival. And probably like 2-3 years prior, whatever the case may be. Cool person, whatever, business, artsy, cool. And she ended up working for the same group. So we were both in the arts department. With the arts department, I'm not gonna go all the way because I break it down. We'll be sitting here way longer than I want to be, especially before the sun go down. How do I speed this up? Because I make a short story long as fuck, and it's still long, so I can make an even longer story longer as fuck. So we would go out to discuss art for the show, and how we want to have things flow, go, and all the other good jazz and all those. So we went out a couple of times, business meetings, out to restaurants, and then after that, kind of became friends in a way, and we hung out a few times in that, and as we were hanging out and going places, walking the city and stuff like that, like I said, I can tell when somebody likes me. You start asking all of these weird random questions. And then also too start making up fake ass scenarios about a person of interest of theirs, or should I say of hers, and how she wanted to sleep with this person, sleep with that person, that person, this and that, blah, 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 blah. And she always like, oh, well, can't people just fuck and not be in a relationship and this and that? And sometimes I just really want to do this and do that, blah, 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 blah. Given scenarios that matches up with scenarios that we've had as far as encounters of conversations and hanging out and stuff like that. So pretty much, she was trying to, insert me. I guess try to use a Jedi mind trick. Bitch can't trick out a thinker like me because I'm fucking me. So hung out a few times, talking on the phone, friendly shit. I'm a friendly person. I mean, probably not too much after this, because once again, I can tell she was, touching me, looking at me. Back the fuck up, bitch. Thank you. Why is trying to get around? Conversing, how she would just speak about me to other people, and then also too how she just really what do y'all say in Philly?
The constant dick eating and being utterly Joe as shit is not appealing.
Dick eating. About dick eating, pretty much all on me. Don't know all stuff. Yeah, cool. I can take a compliment, a little compliment, toot my horn, whatever the case may be. But I'm just like, yeah, we friends. I don't even like you like that. You really just not even my type. but you a cool friend, you know, whatever. And after that, you know, do a few shows, you still keep in contact. So like, oh, you want to, can you do a project for me? You know, so videography and all the other good jazz. You know, I really dabbles into the arts and stuff. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, no problem, whatever. And then bitches try to make poems and freestyles about me, about love and all this other shit.
I did no such thing. Fuck out of here, dickhead, and mind your tongue.
And, you know, I guess you could say I play dumb well. And sometimes my personality is just, you know, all over the place. Sometimes people really think I am dumb, but I'm like one of the smartest motherfuckers you'll meet. So, either way, I'll eat while I'm telling the story. So, went out a couple times, went to the beach, and I think I talked about this before in our previous episode. I already knew that a bitch kind of dabbled into a little bit of the spirit and the spirituality and, you know, the witchy shit. And which I don't judge people. Do you? Just keep that shit over there before I have to Kamehameha that ass. Right? What was the question? Red flags. Boom. So red flag was. So after meeting friends and stuff like that, once again, I'm a friendly person. I met a couple of friends of the show, another friend at the beach, and I started talking to her friend. And the friend was cute. Chill, nice personality, and everything else like that. I had a little bit more interest in her friend than I actually. Well, like I said, I had no interest in her intimately outside of being friends and stuff like that. But her friend, you know, her friend could have got it. Until I found out bitches was in a coven. That's a whole nother situation, right? So, make a long story short before I make a short story long as fuck. Started hanging out with her friend. Without her, we go out, you know, go on a date or two. And not even really like date, you know, just go some lunch, go get some food here, go out to the stores there, blah, 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 blah. And we actually went to go support her because she was, like I said, she works in arts. It's like, hey, you know, let's go to the show that your friend's doing. She seen us at the show, got mad. Internally, she held it in. She actually did a good job. She's a good actor. Or should I say she's a good actress. Give her that. And she has decent art. Give her that too. But fuck that bitch. Because let me tell you this. Getting to the red flags. I already seen, ignoring all of the red flags of her liking me and stuff like that. I was just like, okay, cool. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but saying, no, I don't fuck with you like that. I don't like you like that. In which, I'm not going to make that fucking mistake no more. I'm going to have to just lay it on the table. Look, bitch, we are friends. Nothing more, nothing less. But your friend, she could have got the dick before found out the bitches were in the coven together. And she talk shit about her friend. You know, say this, say that. That's for a whole nother conversation too. So, make a long story short, again, after all of that other good stuff, sitting me out with her friend, and also too to mention, after I really started to peep how she was like, you know, digging a nigga, and I was just like, oh, okay, I don't like you like that. And as opposed to verbalizing it, I just was like, you know what, let me just pull back a little bit. So I started to add it up in my mind. And I was thinking, this person really wants a relationship. And then she might really think that it was going to be something with me because we were going out and having business meetings, and then we were hanging out as friends, and we were talking on the phone as friends and all other stuff. So I can see how that play was set up of how you would try to, you know, I guess how she would like me more. I mean, also too, I'm going to my own horn. Yes, it's me. I have a bomb ass personality, and it's easy for people to fall in love with me, but I don't fall in love with people like that. Fall in lust is a different situation. But we're not talking about that either. So, after she's, you know, started talking to her friend and all that other stuff, and we was just friends. We ain't even fuck. And I should have. I really should have. But either way, the bitch tried to put, and I ain't gonna say tried, the bitch started putting witchcraft on me. until I had to Uno reverse that ass and let her know who the fuck I walk with, right? And yeah, to this day, she's still mad, salty, and all that other stuff. And I blocked her, blocked her friend, blocked her other friend too. Because her other friend was a little bit of a hoe. She also just got like divorced, so she was really trying to get some dick. Like she was doing a whole lot, but that's a whole different story for another day. Let me know if y'all want me to drop in or make a story time of the whole situation and all of them hoes. Because I blocked all of them, and it was like, I really genuinely did nothing to you for you to try to do some weird shit to me. And then you think a nigga don't know magic, spirituality, mystics, and everything else like that either. Please. Outside of that, I don't have to do much of anything because, once again, my guards and my goons that I walk with, my God and spiritual guidance, fuck shit up without me having to even do anything. But reverse, bitch, you mad. So to answer the question, because I feel like I've made a short story long and it's still longer than that, but to answer the question, yes, red flags was the bitch was weird. And I already knew that she was, into some mystics and all other stuff, because we actually went to a botanic, crystals and all other stuff, like one of them crystal incense shops. And we, once again, we was cool, but she weird. And also, too, outside of even before all of the dark stuff that she tried to continue to try to do behind the scenes, because she's a witch. I can already tell she tried to put love spells on me before, too.
Yeah, I got you. I got you on camera. You on candid camera now. You ain't know that.
But see, the thing was, when you know things and you know how things work, and then you know what you're working with or who you're working against, you know how to block a lot of the shit that they already try to do. So they won't even be able to get to, a chance to actually fucking do it. I'm getting off topic and I'm only on the third question. But yeah, moral of that story is, don't ignore the red flags. Don't even ignore the yellow ones. If you don't like somebody, like they like you, especially when somebody's infatuated with you, because that's what it really was. She was infatuated. She really was like a fan. And you can't date or fuck fans, because they gonna try to kill you in your sleep when they find out that you don't want them, or that you try to fuck their friend.
I know that's right.
Anyway, next question. Back to my food, because this shit getting cold and like it's staring at me, and I want to eat it. Kind of how I was gonna eat her friend before I found out that her and her friend was trying to, both do witchcraft. Actually, her friend hit me up the other day, trying to figure out what I got going on. Girl, fuck you. I heard my phone. I know I blocked you. How the fuck you get through? Either way, play along. Next one is, what's the most chaotic DM you've gotten from a listener? And this is actually funny, because I don't respond to like bullshit. Shrimp. I don't respond to bullshit, bits, or just like stupid stuff. But anyway, the most chaotic DM I got, I think it was from like season 1 or season 2. It had to be like the end of season 1, or like the second half of season 1, or maybe the early season 2. I think it might have been season 2. Either fucking way, this shit happened twice. Some random hit me up on Instagram, DM me. Do you want to join the Illuminati?
Oh, excuse me?
What? How much y'all paying? No. No. But I really was like, I actually didn't respond, because I'm like, first of all, bitch, you gonna ask me to do something egregious as that? You gonna give me the golden letter. You ain't gonna fucking give me no random ass DM. Could have been somebody on bullshit. I ain't gonna say could have been. No, it was somebody on bullshit, because Illuminati don't even hit niggas up like that. You gotta go to a party. I can be honest point. Fuck no. What?
Damn, this is some scary shit.
And then maybe like what? 6 months down the line, I picked up season 2 again, like second half of season 2, got the DM again. Same thing. Blocked. Fuck on my face. Oh, boom. That was that. Fifth question. If your life was one episode of the podcast, what would the title be? Actually, right now in life, it's good. But, and I honestly, and I think you're asking like for previous, like any one of my previous titles, or if you ask for a new title. But either way, season 2, I have a show, a title called "How Fucked Up Our 20s Are," and things that nobody tells you about that shit. Definitely have to say that's probably one of the titles. Or a Virgo Genius. It's a birthday special I did, season 2. And also, too, Boundaries. Shout out to that episode. And shout out to that, what's that segment called that I'm doing again? And Another Thing. Shout out to Another Thing. That was a good episode. So, let me move on to these crabs. Actually, let me grab another shrimp. That garlic sauce. And I don't have a gallbladder, so I need to chill out. Well, it's butter and garlic. So this shit gonna slide straight through. And I'm trying to wrap this up before I gotta keep going to the bathroom. Okay? Let's smell that corn. I can good shit. Now, the next one is, was something you believed about yourself a year ago that you completely unlearned. And I would say for that, that I'm nice. I mean, it depends on who you ask. They'll tell you I'm an ass wipe. Not the one I'm wiping your mom's with, but like, and I'm eating, so that was nasty, but me and her like to get nasty. Yeah. No, but that I'm nice. And it's okay to be nice. No, it's really not okay to actually be nice. Because nice means you're dumb. Look up the actual origin and word of nice. You're dumb. You zooted. You're aloof. Your mind's a little lost. No. It's like, I'm not nice. I'm kind. I'm a kind-hearted person. You know, shouts out to Dorinda.
I cooked all day. I decorated. I did it nice. I'm ashamed.
Very much so ashamed of being nice. So no, I'm not nice. I'm kind. And you shouldn't be, and you should be too.
I made it nice.
How do you know when it's time to outgrow people you still care about? How do you know when conversations get dry? Or you no longer share the same interests, or people's jokes get a little, or have a little bit more venom in it. People will start looking at you, talking to you crazy. Listen to when you're trying to tell somebody about what you got going on or what you're trying to do, and see how their body language, their disposition, and their response is to you telling them that. Also, too, you just really, starting to elevate, starting to do other things, and people are staying in the same mindset or the same patterns, the same situations. They're not really growing. It's like a mental thing. And it's okay to leave, because not everybody's meant to stay in your life forever. And even if they do, you just have to limit the fuck is this? Limit the capacity that you actually have, when meeting with them, talking to them, being around them. Or just cut them out your life entirely and move on and move up. Because somebody will drag you faster down the hill than they can pull you up.
Message.
Hopefully I said that right. I'm going to say it again. Somebody can drag you down the hill faster than they can pull you up the hill. I always remember that. What's the hardest truth you had to accept about love? The hardest truth I had to accept about love is, and I don't really carry hate in my heart, but when you hate somebody, you just secretly love them and you don't know how to express it. Or they're not accepting how you express it, so you just go the all opposite way. And also, rage, strong emotions, and all the other good jazz is included in love. You actually often would do more dumb shit for people that you love. These flies really trying to get my food. The people that you love than the people that you dislike. Do you think closure is something you get or something you create? Closure is something that you create. You can't really get closure from somebody. You can look for it from them, but what can they really give to you? Because even with somebody talking to you or giving you that closure, it's not for necessarily what they say or what they do. It's still the emotions that's inside of you that's going to be feeling whether you got it or you didn't. And like I said, I'm Danny Phantom.
Danny? Are you okay?
Sometimes you don't need closure because motherfuckers know what the fuck they did. And you need to stop being a fucking dummy and not acting like you don't know what the fuck they did. Close the chapter and get a new book. Or rip the chapter out. Or write a new one. I should have got a crab cracker. Hey. Never did a mukbang, so am I supposed to be showing y'all the food like that? Well, I already bit most of this corn. So, ooh, corn. Can you see the shit? The next one is, what does healing actually look like for you right now? For me right now, healing looks like accepting the past for what it is and the things that you cannot change and moving forward with your life. Like, seriously, truly moving on. Forgiving. You don't really forget shit. But forgiving the people, things, situations, and all that you feel like people have done. Cleaning your heart out and your energy field. And truly moving on. And not holding on to the past. Whatever it was. It's not going to help you. Always remember, forgiveness is for you, not for the other person.
Message.
And I say, you can forgive somebody, and you don't have to give them the same access. You can forgive somebody, you ain't got to talk to them. Bitch, I forgive you, but fuck you, bitch. Ain't your mama hoe, because they ain't got it. Where it's going, though? Hold on. That's just that on that no podcast. I got all of these fucking gloves and ain't using not one of them. Hold, please. And I gotta touch my hat. Oh my gosh. This hat was expensive. Last thing I need for this shit to smell like fucking crab and anything else because I don't know how to get that out of felt. I barely even know how to clean this shit how it is now. I'm getting the wind off of it. Somebody know how to clean cowboy hats? Let me know. And if y'all got a little discount for the Lilo, if y'all want to do it for free, just to show me a little something, let me know. I'll shout you out. How do you stop missing someone you know isn't good for you? Easy. Remember every time they fucking hurt you. They didn't do what you needed them to do, or they wasn't there for you. And then ask yourself, why do you want to be a dumb bitch?
Okay.
When you really want to go back to somebody that don't got your back, that ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying? Or else continue to, you know this person ain't good for you. Their nasty, stink, dark energy is going to fuck up your good energy. If you got it, you might be the one with the bad energy. However, we're talking about somebody that isn't good for you. Every time you remember them, remember the full story. I know some of y'all Pisces out there want to still be dumb and delusional, be like, oh, it's okay, it's so romantic. So your ass get beat up and buried. Okay? Next question. What's one conversation you wish you could have again? I don't know. Because I don't really be remembering conversations until like I might draw my memory about them. So I would say anytime that I blowballed myself in a business standpoint, wish I can rehab those conversations, upgrade my pay, and negotiate a little better. Like everything else. Yeah, cool. When did you last feel genuinely at peace? Oh my gosh, I broke. I broke in half. Last time I genuinely felt at peace has been a long time because I've been going through some shit. Now, I have better peace. I have better peace in my situation that I'm in. Just knowing that life doesn't fall apart. It's falling in place.
Message.
But like the last time I've genuinely felt that peace was eating these crabs. No. The last time I genuinely felt that peace was like when I used to have like I can't even say when I used to have kickbacks. I was fucked up. Smoking a little bit of weed. I feel the most at peace in my own space, doing my own thing. So, you know what? I forgot about it. Last time I genuinely felt that peace, I took a nap in the park on my birthday. And I know that shit sound crazy, but it was a part of my plan because I was meditating by the water. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna go out here, smoke a blunt. This is when I was smoking. Chill and like listen to the birds and the bees. I'm glad they shut the fuck up a little bit now because I'm trying to record. But yeah, my birthday, knocked the fuck out in the park. And you know some bullshit? Nobody came and checked on me and see if I was dead. That was rude. But also too, I was like, I'm glad it didn't because I was asleep. Like, please mind your business. How do you deal with feeling like your life is behind? Easy. Get off social media. And remind yourself, a lot of shit is fake. And then, unless you're truly not doing anything to better your life, no matter how big or small the step is, you're behind. And also, too, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. So, good, bad, or indifferent, it is what it is. You are where you need to be. Unless you're truly like fighting against yourself or not going or being where you need to go, or where you want to go. So, hopefully that answers it. What's something you're still healing from that people wouldn't expect? Because y'all really trying to be in my business. Hold on. Oh, I'm not even like. Wow. Yeah, I hope that was for the thumbnail. People pleasing. Believe it or not. Now I don't classify myself as a people pleaser anymore, because fuck that shit. But growing up as a GPK, grandparents, preachers, kid, you know, there's a lot of, one, stay in child's place, but then two, don't be seen unless you're doing something. And don't be doing something unless you're doing it for me. Looking very weird, but whatever. So I wouldn't say I had like the same struggle never had before, because like I said, I don't classify myself as a people pleaser anymore, but as it's been like an innate feeling and or secondary nature, or even firstary nature for some, sometimes it's like muscle memory, like, oh, make sure everybody's straight. And also too, just being a natural protector and like providing shit like that, I always want to make sure everything and everybody is straight around me. But how can anybody be straight if you're not straight yourself? Okay? Broken wrist. No.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
Nah, but like, yeah. So, still in recovery. But when you catch it, you be like, okay, is this for the right cause? Am I doing this for a good purpose, or am I doing this to, satisfy others? Like, am I satisfied from the things? And yes, I do still believe in serving and all that other good stuff, because I child God, you want to serve and be served. But also too, you gotta know when to put yourself first. I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. No, but I'll try to get a clean pull. Ah, ah, oh my God. Yeah. Slap that in there. Now I know that's how some of y'all get rent paid. Okay. But before I go down to those, let's try this egg. Now everything got a little cold, which is annoying because I would really rather these hot. I hate a fucking cold boiled egg, but I've also never really had them like this. So, ooh, did I fuck my head up? Okay. Ooh, okay. It's alright. Alright. Probably been better if it was like some hot, spicy sauce, or when it was actually hot. Now, mind your business. I know it ain't much on this corn. It's a kernel and it's some sauce, okay? And a bag. So, for the next one, somebody says, do you think social media is helping or hurting real relationships right now? I think that shit's a psyop and an experiment and a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit.
A scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bullshit.
All these men and women, I guess it's more so in like our spaces with the whole 50-50 and the man and woman gender role thing. And not even just like intimate relationships, friendships, stuff like that. Now, granted, you got to do some of your friends are some of your biggest haters, because if they can't like repost your shit, just tapping a little button, they don't want to see you win. But maybe social media made us feel like that. I don't know. I'm not sucking the glove. Anyway, I always say it's hurting relationships more than it's helping relationships. Or it could be 50-50. It depends on what part of the sphere you're looking at and like what content you engage in. But yeah, I would definitely say it's hurting it more than it's helping. Because it's an echo chamber of other people's opinions. And a lot of times you see the same opinion, you start thinking the same way. Brainwashing, you will no longer really think or have your own opinion or moral compass or what you believe in, because you're too busy believing in what you think everybody else is believing in, not knowing this fat nigga behind the fucking algorithm that's fucking up everybody's head because they ain't getting none. Ooh. Excuse the fuck out of me. And no, I'm not that fat nigga, okay?
And mind your tongue.
Because I fuck your mom. Then your dad can join in, and you just like, no. And then you'll have another brother or sister. And then you'll be mad at me because you want to talk shit, and then I had to really tell you who's going to talk shit the most. Fine. Whatever. So, I got a whole nother cluster. Kind of devoured this though a little bit. Only got potatoes and fucking a piece of broccoli. I'm so glad that they didn't overcook the shrimp. I hate when shrimp's overcooked. Should be mushy and whatnot. I feel like fucking soggy ass in your mouth. Not the good time.
Side eye.
I mean, no soggy ass in your mouth is really the good kind, is it? I don't know. But anyway, what's your take on soft life versus hustle culture? My take on soft life versus hustle culture is that really should be a balance of both. Anybody trying to hustle and bustle all the time and be all hard up all the time and shit like that. I mean, some niggas are toxic masculinity, but shit, even toxic femininity. But a lot of hustle culture comes from survival mode and mechanisms and stuff like that. And I mean, and this fucking spinning rock of doom that we on, it's survival of the fittest out this bitch. A lot of y'all niggas ain't fit. Don't come for me. I go to the gym now. And if I don't go to the gym, I work out. I do's my work.
I do's my work. My grades is good.
And also, too,
Been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
I pay my bills, bitch. My bills are paid. No, but it's a survival skill. Oh, this is a good piece. Can you see that? Yeah. I feel like it should be a nice little balance because, like, you want to work hard for the money. And it's so hard, my honey. I work hard for the money. But if you're working hard all the time, when can you really enjoy your shit, right? So, just I said.
You work hard in your 20s. You work smart in your 30s. You work how you want to in your 40s. You work when you want to in your 50s. And you work if you want in your 60s.
If your 20s is for you to hustle and work, 30s is for you to refine your work or some shit like that. Your 40s is for if you want to work and all other stuff. So I feel like starting out hustling and all other good stuff, it's cool, whatever, hustle and bustle to get to your point faster, get what you need, but then also to know how to balance that out. And even if you're left, you don't want like a soft life. Not everybody wants a broken wrist and some pink nails. Or not everybody just wants to be pampered and get their feet done. But it's like, I think it should be a balance. Work hard, play hard. You know, work hard or make that much shit. You ain't even got. It's people that's not working hard that's still making a whole bunch of money. You gotta work smarter, I guess. But also too, however your mind works and however your body and nervous system and all that other shit equates, that's how you get what you need to get. Okay. 3 more questions. Are people becoming more emotionally aware or just better at pretending? I would love to say people are just better at pretending because there's so much fucking information out here that you really can look at so you can study up on your character to see which character you're trying to play. You know, they say life is a stage and we're all out here just acting, right? However, too, I've been so much in isolation and in my bag, I really kind of don't know at this present moment what other people are doing outside of these small surroundings around me. And I don't even really be around them. So I honestly don't know. I would like to say people are more emotionally aware, but then also too, with the algorithm and everything being so copy and paste, and if you do this, you can do that, you do this, you do that, and it's like only certain formulas and techniques that a lot of people are applying. I don't know if they're retaining the information or just regurgitating the information. So I can't answer that fully, but I think I might have just answered that. So I don't know. My beard's gonna smell like butter and like your grandmom's drawers. Jesus Christ. Under the sea. I know Jesus said I don't got nothing to do with that shit, but still. Okay. What's something normalized in dating today that you think is actually toxic? Same thing. I just said, I've been in the house so long. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I've probably only been in about 3, maybe 4 dates in this last 2 years. I do not know. I mind my business. So yeah. And the last question. Woo! How do you protect your peace without isolating yourself? Stand on business. about your boundaries. Outside of that, know what you can take and know what you can't take. And don't let people push you past your limit. Also, too, know what's going on the inside and be connected with yourself so you can know what you're feeling at all moments. You can be in the moment and still know what you're feeling on the inside. But once you be able to like monitor your energy levels and your energy field and what's going on around them, then you truly could like know when you're being affected or when shit's shifting and it's not like from yourself. Woo! That was a good one. That was a good one. Not just the advice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Yo. Nutbag. So yeah. It's my jam. You can start with isolation, but don't get stuck there. But then you start overanalyzing things. You're like, I don't want nobody around me.
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
And that is not the goal, okay? The goal is to know who needs to be around you, not to have nobody around you. Life can be a lonely motherfucker. And who needs you jumping off a bridge just because you lost something? It ain't that deep. They could have gave me 3 coins. I should have had it. That shit would have been $4 extra, though. It's getting dark. I think I've answered all 20 of your questions to the best of my abilities. I appreciate you for reaching out. I might do this again. Or I'll do this again. Maybe later in the season. Maybe I do a live or something like that. I don't know. But I'm going to finish the rest of this fucking plate. Okay? I don't even know. Hopefully my second camera is still recording. But I don't know if you can see this bad boy. This thing almost empty. Is it still recording? Oh my God, it died. And I don't even know when it died. But at least you'll have a little piece of the same angle. I mean, different angles. You see the rest of this. That thing almost gone. And I still got a cluster left. So, I'm going to fuck this up. And I'm going to talk to y'all next week. Now, cut the cameras. Dead ass. I cooked all day. I decorated. I did it nice. I'm ashamed